Hello, fellow Koopas. Welcome to the next war recap. We've actually got two that I'm going to make. I'll show you the first of them. We were pretty successful. We bounced back from our loss against División Panzer. I think we came out with a little bit of fire and kind of beat up on Fu Yu Yu Yu. So, they were not bad at attacking, but their bases were terrible. Yeah, they used most of their attacks. They got some 3 stars and not a lot, but we did really well. We did better than we have in a long time. We didn't coordinate well. Clearly, we left the Town Hall 8 on the board, but yeah, we did really well here. And so we had Jukes, who had a 3-star in their number 2, and then he also tripled their Town Hall 10 with Inferno, or got 2 on their Town Hall 10 with Infernos. And then we had PP and Solites with 6-star wars. And PP run by Bug. Bug had a 95% and a 3-star on his. But so those were our MVPs on the attacking side. Let's get into it. So Jukes comes in here. He hits it with a Govaho. Govaho's just in right now. If you're not using Govaho, you're wrong. He drops this Valk who hits both those buildings and starts creating a funnel. Free Valkyrie for a funnel. Gets a lot of buildings, gets them quickly. But yeah, he's just going to come on in here. He doesn't quite get as much for the skill squad as he wanted to. So, yeah, he's going to start putting down a couple hogs. He's got a heal there way too early, unless he meant it for the Valks. He wisely puts a jump down way the fuck in there so these hogs can run in and take the jump. He knows that he's got a level 3 jump spell. The hogs are going to have plenty of time to get in there. He drops his heal so they can be healed to get through that jump. And it's just putting some back end hogs in here. He's got a poison down for the lava pups, which is a little bit off, but eventually Valks break through there and then they do take the jump. So sorry for taking the piss a little, but yeah, he has a couple extra troops. He drops the giant down there, a couple archers to start clearing that out, and these Valks and the Queen are eventually going to make their way around, and Valks are pretty powerful. Pretty darn powerful. He gets the 3. Good job. Missed on that one. And Neo came in here. Alright. Oh, yes. And so to start off, this was interesting. He puts this this golem down. It triggers that giant bomb. Should not have packed that way. But it does, so that's good. This particular base, you can see it's not good at all. Yeah. He breaks through with wall breakers there. He has a nice natural funnel created. The jump is very easy because he doesn't have to be very precise with it. It's just, oh, make sure it doesn't touch the corners and you're golden. And then he surgical hogs this and it goes well because everything's still focused on those golems in the core. And they're going to be for a while. So he's got hogs coming in at a good time. Gets that nice first heal down. He's surgicaling this. He doesn't really pay attention to the fact that it's symmetrical and these hogs get hit by a giant bomb right there. He drops this heal. I thought it was going to be wasted. And everything's still killing in the core, by the way. That's a max golem still up. I thought that heal was going to be completely wasted. It just wasn't probably perfectly efficient. It could have been more efficient. But it wasn't bad because it kept a couple hogs up for a while, which allowed other hogs to work through. And then it did heal up the hogs that hit the 4th giant bomb. So it was actually an effective heal. So, but yeah, very good attack overall. I mean, everything went well except for that, oops, giant bomb a little bit earlier than you wanted. But great attack. But then again, you don't expect giant bombs on the outside of bases. So, PP came in here, hit it with a Govaho, and what I wanted to talk about here was the side you attack from. He decides to bring some hogs instead of balloons, which is whatever. Start the same attack. Okay. But yeah, he's got a lot of clutter to work out of the way. And he attacks from this side because this is a short compartment that he's going through with the jump. If he attacks from the northwest or from the southwest, then this compartment is very long, and there's a pretty decent chance, especially with these all being defenses, that he doesn't get the push into the core that he needs. So he attacks the short side. Puts a couple healers down on the queen, which is fine, which is good. Oh, no, he attacks from over here, but again, he attacks the short side. He doesn't take the chance that golems or other troops will fail to get into the core. And then what's nice with bases like this is if he had brought back-end balloons, he probably didn't because they had so far to travel, but if he does, pound for pound, balloons are stronger than hogs. They do more damage, they have more HP, and they're not quite as susceptible to as many defenses, especially if you eviscerate the core like he did. If his loons were coming in now, I mean, good night. There's not a chance that 9 balloons would survive there, but he brings hogs in. Hogs are fine. Hogs are good. There's nothing against hogs. Typically, these back-end things where it's less surgical, you spend more spells on the kill squad because you want them to get that core, that big chunky meat out. And then if you have a spell left over, that's good. He hits a giant bomb after the heal spell's gone down, but good cleanup, good 3-star. And then Solites came in here, and he hit it with a go wipe. No, did he even use a golem? I think he did. But yeah, he uses 12 back-end hogs, so it's not a pure go wipe. And I don't know why he got that second one. I thought I got the full lure the first time. Anyway, again, he attacks on the short side. There's a wall here and a wall here, whereas if he attacks from over here, he's got 100 and I don't know if that's an angle precisely, but he's got probably 135 degrees that he's got to worry that they could roam in before they go into the core. He brings these P.E.K.K.A.s, he rages them up, they beat through the wall because they're rage P.E.K.K.A.s, that's fine. And then this is one giant compartment in the core, as if a couple walls around the town hall are gonna stop a 2-star. I don't know, I guess if you bring a mass P.E.K.K.A. attack and they don't break through that wall. But very good attack. P.E.K.K.A.s walk around. The P.E.K.K.A.s did trip 2 of the giant bombs in their defense, so that's okay. Vox would have done it better. But you had a 6-star war. And it was very base dependent. Solites did not bring in P.E.K.K.A.s when it wasn't a base that called for it. That base, that giant core, it calls for it. Here, it doesn't. Here, it calls for hogs, because if you see, it doesn't have any space inside the base for giant bombs. It's got this, I don't know, these little moats here, these T's, but they're 1 tile wide, which is terrible. They could put spring traps in there, or they could put small bombs, but small bombs don't have a radius to extend beyond the wall and to still hit other things that are there. If you had this 2 tiles wide and you could put giant bombs, one, yes, if the hogs run straight through and hit the giant bombs, then they will still be affected because the blast radius goes into the defense there. 2, you have the threat of Teslas. Here there's no Tesla threat, so he just mass hogs this and just destroys the base. And he's got 1,000,000 hogs left over because there's no chance of giant bombs. So what's he care? Yeah, good attack on good base. Or a good attack for the base. Twice in a row. So congrats on the 6-star war. Alright. And then PP here with her end of the 6er. You see this giant couple rings. That's all the base is. Not really many compartments. Gowiva it is. Or Govaho. Easy breaking into there, and then he can jump right on in. Ends up not taking the jump into the core, all these Valks, because this is a ring that extends all the way around. But that's okay. He's got a decent amount of them all together there. He's got one that's running wild, and he's going to just heal these up as necessary, and then he's going to send his hogs in, which are going to run straight into the core now that all those defenses are gone, and all possibilities for giant bombs are gone, except for on the outside. And they're just going to wreck that core really quick. He's got a ton of hogs that are all grouped up, and they're just going to do way too much damage for a couple of level 4 Teslas to make a difference. Strong attack. Terrible giant bombs. Still a real base. Alright, speed in here. Okay, and I didn't care much about the attack. I mean, there are no spots in the base for giant bombs. There's at least one here. But the way that he killed the CC was interesting. So, he lures it out, he brings it down, and then he poisons it, and then he drops his own dragon, and then a couple wizards to flank. And that'll work. It's probably a bit more troop space than you want if it's purely a CC kill, but it will be very effective. If you say, I need the CC to die, and it's not a witch, then a dragon will do. So these golems, because of the way this jump spell is placed, one goes into the left compartment, one goes into the right compartment. There's no chance they're going to go back up into the middle. So he drops his BK in there, he drops his Archer Queen on the side that he cares about. The enemy Archer Queen is in the middle, so he's going to get her from either side, but he wants to make a push into this side for some reason. Otherwise, you could split your heroes because they're both being tanked for by the golem on either side. But yeah, then he just pushes hogs right on in through. Nice easy heal spots to place, and then that's all she wrote. Good attack plan. Another bad base. Alright, Grancho, he got the most stars on that, but we didn't 3-star Town Hall 8 because of coordination. And I'm glad that he brought balloons. That's good. And I like the way that he systematically went after this base. He said, okay, I'm going to take care of this air defense in this way. He meant to get that. The dragon came out and ruined his plan, but it was a very good plan. And so I said, okay, I'm going to sacrifice my CC loons. Now that that dragon's distracted, CC loons go in there, take it out. Okay, just one more to deal with now. And so he builds his funnel, he gets his army going, dragons in, rage down, AD gone, and it's just 1, 2, 3. So the way that you approached that was good. Just the CC coming out and ruining your balloons was unfortunate, but it made a good recovery on it. Okay, we're just gonna watch this. Hi Igor, congrats on the 3-star. The fuck was this attack? Good CC kill. Okay, wall breakers are in. Okay, we're going to drop another golem to sit right on top of the first one. It's a Town Hall 8, so 2 golems is a bit much, especially if they're bunched. Okay, some Valks coming in. Oh, and some hogs in there. And they're going to split, and he's going to rage the hogs. He's going to heal the Valks, which is fine. They weren't taking any damage. And some back-end hogs. And saving that heal for when it's necessary. Alright, where's the last group of defenses? It's over there. Boom, defenses go down. So, hey, you did, like, at least 4 or 5 things right. But got Mighty Bug coming in here, and he shows how to kill a CC dragon cheaply and effectively, even with very low level troops. This is what you do. And then he jive arches the base, so whatever. He's going to pull it out. He's going to make sure that when he drops troops, it won't focus on this army camp. It's far enough out. Anything that can target air out here is going after that dragon. And then 4 wizards, and then a couple barbs. He overdid the barbs, honestly, but he was just starting his attack. So, and then he goes through and he arches the base, whatever. But that was an absolutely perfect CC kill. 4 max hogs in the CC. He brings 3 heals. He doesn't need them. Oh yeah, and he's a Town Hall 7, and he has a BK. But the CC kill was perfect. Very, very good. Especially against the worst troop to come up against when you're trying to kill the CC. Hounds are easy. Well, you're not going to see a Town Hall 7 attacking a hound. Alright, and then Turkey Thug struggles a bit with this CC kill. Look at that. That's okay. Giant, couple wizards. It's go time. CC hogs. And that goes how you would expect with this base. Good job, Turkey Thug. So that's the war. Yeah, our attacks were a lot of fun. I enjoyed them. They were not against good bases, but they filled their CCs. They had max troops. There was some reasoning behind their base designs, so you know it was good. Then we went up to the next one and we lost. And we'll go into that in a little while. But anyway, till next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.